respond with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Herbert. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. They'll run on first down. Westbrook, and a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. He completes it to Westbrook. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Cunningham. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Cunningham looking to throw. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, the 30, 10, and he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. A short kick taken at the 18. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham. That's caught by Jackson. 7 yards, the pickup there. A play fake, now Cunningham. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Cunningham to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Owens. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, he might so many wide receivers. He is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
And that should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now that they have to stick close to these receivers because they have the ability to break games wide open after the catch, and that one wound up in the end zone.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams, and that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win, but they're hoping.
He's got a man, complete, touchdown. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2. Escaping the pressure right. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they're on a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
It's a game of 14 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
On 1st down, it's Cunningham. And one more time, that's Watkins. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30.
Now Cunningham. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Cunningham from the gun. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 2nd and 9. Now Cunningham. Throw left side complete. That's Owens. And the Eagles are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
On the ground with a tight end. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are now just an extra point away from grabbing the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up, whether it's on your grease board, right in your playbook.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big gain that time for the Chargers. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Herbert now. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Here's a diving catch right side. A big play there for L.A. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Justin Herbert with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Jackson now to return. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Cunningham. He finds his man, complete. It's Owens. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Cunningham. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Cunningham. He finds his man, complete. That's Owens. And shutting him off, now open field. The 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Point after here coming up. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fields this way up at the 17 and makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game. Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. A big play there for L.A. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. Drops this off to Tomlinson, complete. That catch good for only a couple. All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life. No doubt about it. But you're stuck with me in this booth, yes, and he's miles away and smiling. And happy. Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt. On 2nd down, it's Tomlinson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field. Swinging this ball out here to Tomlinson. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. Out of the gun, it's Tomlinson. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. And the option play working flawlessly right there. What'd you think of the call? Love the call. That's really football 101 to me. 2-point conversion, run quarterback option. That means he can either keep it himself or pitch it to a trailing back. That usually opens things up for an offense. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive as they go to work with 12 seconds on the clock. Now a first down throw. Cunningham sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before break. Cunningham flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Pulls it in at the 13. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Throwing to start the drive. Cunningham. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. On second down now, Westbrook. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, Cunningham. He finds his man, complete. That's Owens. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Throwing on first down. Cunningham bringing it in. Jackson left side. 7 yards the pickup there. To throw on second down. Cunningham. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Back to throw again. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Eagles move back within a couple of the lead. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
And now we'll will get a delay here as they try to give themselves a little more room for the punt. Now, I think they're just a product of trying to buy themselves 5 extra yards.
And they want to help their punter out, right? Help with the angle, trying to pin the ball deep. That's exactly what they did there.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And this is now a 1-point game.
Chargers 30, Eagles 29.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Asante Samuel. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. On first down, Westbrook. Joey Bosa in on the stop. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Cunningham. The open man is Westbrook. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Cunningham. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. He finds his man, complete. It's Owens. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big connection on that one. 35 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now McCoy. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now a give right side. Westbrook. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as he'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Escaping the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On first down, it's Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Again, Herbert eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. A big play there for L.A. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Tomlinson. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. Here's Herbert. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the fourth, and now they're going to try an onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Cunningham looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Owens. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the shotgun, it's a give to McCoy. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Cunningham to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watkins. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Chargers.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. Now a give right side. Westbrook. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
What a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th, and now they're going to try an onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They go again to Tomlinson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
First down, Chargers.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Tomlinson on the handoff. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing, Herbert. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off at the 17. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They'll run on 1st down. Westbrook, and unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll try and run some clock now with McCoy. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on third. Back to throw. Cunningham. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.